Hi, welcome to my channel, Android and Starseed Tarot. So we are doing Taurus Sun, Moon and Rising February 2023. So take what resonates, leave anything that doesn't resonate behind for someone else. Like and subscribe, please. Okay, so we'll start with your first card for February 2023. The first card I got for you was the Seven of Swords. This is all about like mental tests, strategy, deception, gathering information and stuff like that. The number 7 comes at a time for calling upon one's deepest inner resources in order to overcome challenges. So starting the month off, you may have a little bit of a challenge here, but you're strong enough to deal with it. So this card is all about doing what serves your own needs, even if the means are deceptive or manipulative. So when this card comes up, it could be that you've literally stolen something from another, or someone has stolen something from you. It could be that you are sneaking around behind someone's back, or that someone is not being upfront with you. So I'm thinking someone's not being upfront with you, possibly. So you could be stealing time for yourself, playing hooky in order to be alone with your thoughts or to avoid confrontation. So, using clever mind tricks to get what you want is indicated by the Seven of Swords. Sometimes manipulating a situation to get our way is called for. However, there is a warning here to be mindful of how your actions impact those involved. Research is sometimes indicated by this card, collecting the ideas of others for your own work. Beware of plagiarism. Check your citations carefully. Finally, this card could indicate that we are plagued by guilt over something we've done, or even something we are thinking of doing. If this is the case, look for a more honorable way to achieve what you want. There may be time to correct the situation. So there's something you want to do, but you're not sure. You don't know if you should be manipulating this thing to happen for you, or there could be some people sneaking around and doing it to you. Right, we need to have a look at the other cards first, but I'd say you need to kind of have a think about this as to what you're trying to achieve, how you're going to achieve it, and whether the way you're going to achieve it is ethical, if you know what I mean. So, I would say, so you've got a little bit more going on here, Five of Wands. So this is all about competition, brainstorming, problems to solve. You're trying to get to where you want to go, and you're trying to achieve this situation. There's a lot of people making it difficult for you, and you're trying to work your way around it without kind of ending up being the bad guy, I guess, if you know what I mean. So, expect some sort of conflict in the beginning of this month. Could possibly be negative, such as petty hassles, arguments, clashings of personalities, but it could also represent friendly competition, such as in games and contests. In teamwork and relationships, it is nearly inevitable to have some differences of opinion. These differences should be treasured. It is from them that new ideas and interesting compromises emerge, which is true. If we all had the same opinion and the same idea, not a lot would be happening, you know. Like everyone needs to have these opinions and ideas, and then we all need to kind of share them around with each other as well. So be wary of stubbornly holding on to an idea for the sake of it. Tremendous power can be had when we join our energy with that of others instead of fighting them. Remember what team you're on. So it could indicate some petty hassles coming up beginning of the month and annoyances. If this is the case, endeavor to not make more of your problems than they actually are. So it could be some petty hassles coming on beginning of the month, and you're kind of like, man, what do I do about this? So remember, like, you can try not to fight these people. Maybe see, like, why don't you just join me? Why don't we share, like, our opinions and our differences and see if we can kind of make, like, a plan here? Like, so there could be some jealous people out there too that are not too happy about it, and they're trying to drag you down a little bit. You know, the old tall poppy syndrome. So watch out for that. Watch out for people like that, and just make sure you don't get dragged down into it, and you kind of just stay balanced about it, and sort of see if you can kind of achieve your, like, kind of like get through this situation without stooping down to their level, basically, is what I would think. So Five of Pentacles is your next one. So your sense of security is threatened, probably thanks to all these people that are sort of coming up and like making your life a bit difficult with all these ridiculous like kind of hassles. It may be that you actually lack the money or the other resources you need for whatever this venture is, or that you're anxious that you will not be able to meet your needs. You may be feeling ashamed or fearful of relying on the support of others. Ill health may be preventing you from securing material resources. It may also be that you have chosen to forego some material comfort voluntarily as a spiritual practice or in support of others. So you may have decided to stop drinking, you may have decided to cut out sugar, you may have decided to stop smoking, that kind of thing. And it's sort of like for you, like for your inner self, like for your kind of practice, you're just trying to get yourself in a good spot. And this could also be annoying people too. So the lesson to be learned in this card is that you're not alone. Times of need are when we reach out to others or pursue spiritual practices. These social and spiritual connections are indispensable in allowing us to persevere through hard times. When this card appears, pay attention to the wealth that you have or that is readily available to you for the asking. So you've got a few people, you've got a few haters or something going on here, but you've also got good people. So just remember that you have got people that are there to support you and give you like encouragement, and like, yes, there's a few people that are like being a little bit like jealous or catty and kind of coming up with this drama that's not really necessary, but you can just ignore them, focus on the people that want to help you, and focus on yourself and keeping your spiritual kind of journey on the right track, if you know what I mean. So really cool, really good advice from these cards. So yes, there's a little bit of challenges, there's some petty people out there, but you're alright, you're staying strong, you're staying in your lane, working on your spiritual self, and you have got people out there who want to help you. Okay, so your final card, it is the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords isn't the best card, but we'll find out some good kind of information. So look, this will, like, all these people that have been on your case and trying to make your life difficult, don't let them win and don't become this because of it. So if the Ten of Swords appears in a reading, it's likely that the situation has become as bad as it can. This is rock bottom. Enough is enough. There is nowhere to go but up. This card can represent someone who has a great amount of self-pity and they feel like a martyr, like they've made huge sacrifices for others and received nothing in return. If this is you, ask yourself what you gain by feeling like this. Is feeling sorry for yourself helping you move forward? If not, pick yourself up and get on with life. Take the lessons you've learned with you so you don't make the same mistakes again. So a little bit of a warning there, I would say. So look, don't let these people get to you. Don't let this petty crap like bring you down, and don't give up, basically. So you might start feeling like a little bit like, okay, I feel like I just want to give up, you know. I just want to give up. Everyone's just against me. Like, what's the point? Like, no one even cares. It's not true. There's heaps of people out there that are supporting you and want you to do well and win. So look, if you start feeling like this, just remember you can only go up. So keep up your spiritual work and your mental health and your physical health, and stay in your lane, and you'll be fine. I got an extra card, King of Winter, the humpback whale. So at this time, it's very important that you communicate clearly, be objective and emotional, and act as professionally as possible. If you need advice, seek out the most experienced person you can find. So there's a good message from the humpback whale there for you. So look, it is important. You just need to communicate clearly. Don't get your emotions, don't let your emotions get the better of you, and keep at it. So like, well done, Taurus, and you know, just remember, when people start looking at you like this and trying to cause you trouble and, you know, bitch and stuff, it means it's because you're doing well. So there you go. See you. Bye. Thanks for watching.